Hello, hello. We'll just wait a moment for a few people to arrive. Hi, Ness. And I'll just shuffle the cards while we wait a moment. Happy Sunday. Hope you had a good weekend, everybody. Yeah, it was a nice one for me. I know. Yes. Here we go. Excuse me. Oops, I'm already throwing cards. There we go. Hi, Carolyn. Happy Sunday to you. Okay, I hope we just have a couple of us here, but as the notifications go out, we'll have a few people joining us, so that's very nice. How are you, Ness? Did you have a good weekend? Tropical Empress and Spirit. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. Good to see everyone. Tropical Empress. I like that name. Very nice. Okay. Well, it is Sunday, the last day of June, June 30th, and I'm so happy to see some people here tonight. I hope that everyone had a fantastic weekend. And sorry, I've got hair in my eyes and everywhere. And I hope that everyone's enjoying the summer, assuming you're in the summer in the Northern Hemisphere. Yes. Assuming you're in the Northern Hemisphere. So this is the TarotScopes for the week of July 1st through the 7th. I cannot believe it's here. Cannot believe it's here. Can you? I can't. So while we're waiting for a few people to come in, I will start talking about some things for the week, and then we'll go from there. And I have cards jumping already, so I know it's going to be a lively one. Hi, Fatima. Good to see you. Good to see everyone. Okay. So as I said, they're TarotScopes for all signs, and it's for the week of July 1st through 7th. Where in the heck did June go? I have no idea. I feel like this was the fastest month ever. It just raced by. Hi, Liz. Good to see you. And so I have just read that we have our first hurricane of the season brewing out in the Caribbean. I think Barbados is taking a little bit of a beating right now, and it's headed east toward the Gulf of Mexico. Hi, Suzanne. Good to see you. And so everybody, please stay safe. If you're in that area or if you're on the East Coast, stay safe. Stay safe. I think that this hurricane could turn north toward Florida or go toward Texas. Right now, it kind of looks like it's more on track to go toward the Yucatan in Mexico. But wherever it goes, please stay safe out there. Remember, we are in that season, as you know. Let's see. Suzanne says, I've liked the show. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I also saw that we are having severe thunderstorms in the east. So if you happen to be in one of those areas, please be smart and be safe, okay? We're also having extreme heat in other areas. So, that's summer for you, right? But I have to say, I love summer. I love summer. Hi, Gina. Nice to see you. I am a summertime girl. Now, I don't like to get too hot, but I just love everything that it stands for. When I was, and the thing that I noticed this time of year is now that we're in the third quarter of the year, tomorrow, officially July 1st. When I was in college, I used to spend my summers working at the beach in Ocean City, Maryland. So I recall a couple weeks into July. Oh, by the way, this is where I met my dear husband, who may pop on here. Um, but I remember standing out on the deck at a restaurant that I worked at in college, where we could see the sunset. And you started to notice pretty visibly in July, mid-July and on, that the sun would set just a minute or two earlier every night. And it just made me so sad because it said that to me that summer was going to be over soon. I just love summer. I love the beautiful green trees and grass, the sweet smell of the blossoms on the flowers and the freshly cut grass and ripe fruits and vegetables that are available here in the Northern Hemisphere. And neighbors being outside and kids on bikes and all the things. So I wonder if, I'm sure there are a few of you here who feel the same. Yeah. But back to the weather, I just want to make sure everybody stays safe because we do wind up having some pretty extreme weather. Anyway, and speaking of extreme weather, we have weird phenomenon. While we're still waiting for people to come in, I'm going to say hi really quickly. Hi, Gina. Hi, Jessica Lynn. Hi, Leah. And nice. Yes, that's what you love about it, too, says Liz, right? It's the smells when you're out walking and neighbors are outside. It's just such a nice time. But we do have a weird phenomenon that happens at our house every year, and it's kind of getting a little bit out of hand, and I'll explain it. So this is related to some bats. I think they're called gray bats that migrate through our area here in Colorado. The previous homeowners had mounted 2 bat houses way up high in the back corner of our house, kind of closer to our neighbor's house, to be perfectly honest with you. They use that side gate very on their house very, very often. And they have kids and a dog. And anyway, so they get to sort of see the mess that the bats make. There's a lot of guano that accumulates. By the way, we scoop it up and we put it in the garden and it does wonderful things, but it is messy. However, and we do enjoy watching them. They fly out every night. If you sit on the front porch at dusk, you can see the bats just kind of soaring out of their nest. They're coming, or their little colony back there, and they're out for their nightly feeding, right? But late last summer, we had an incident where the neighbor's dog, this neighbor who's closest to the bat houses, their dog encountered a bat that had stayed behind. It was acting kind of unusual. Most of the bats had migrated, but this one had stayed behind. And it was hanging low on the fence near their yard, which is unusual because bats usually like to stay up high, and this was during the daylight hours. Bats are nocturnal, as most of you know. So that's a little bit strange. And the bat was kind of hissing and making some weird noises, which caught the attention of their dog, and their dog was bitten on the cheek or something like that, on the lip, when he tried to mess with the bat. The bat was caught, and it was taken to the local, I guess, animal shelter or animal control and tested positive for rabies. So the poor dog had to go through all the shots and be quarantined for a month. And, that's sad. that really upset us all. But we thought it was an anomaly, so nobody did anything about it. But the strange behavior has continued, excuse me, this season. In fact, right from the start, we saw bats, like a few, like more dead baby bats than we would normally see. kind of below the bat houses. We saw a few bats out on the sidewalk, kind of squawking and moving, going around in circles, which is really unusual. And they have found a bunch of bats during the broad daylight down low on their house, on their back door, on their window wells to their basements. And so it's a little bit disconcerting. And again, their dog was bitten. Yes, we are being careful, Gina. So we believe, and we were told by the animal control, that we probably have to have the whole colony destroyed because we think they're all infected with rabies, which is really sad. I love, these are beautiful, mysterious creatures, but when they pose a danger to the neighbors and the pets and humans, then it becomes a problem. So here we are in this situation where we need to deal with these bats. It's making me sad, but I think it's inevitable that they're going to have to be dealt with. We've had to call professionals because I don't think anybody wants to get up high on a ladder and deal with that situation. There are a lot of bats in there. A lot of bats. You can hear them. Anyway, so there's my story, my summertime story. And I hope I didn't bum everybody out too much. And so we're going to move on. And we're going to move on to happy things. And I want to wish everyone who has a Cancer sun and a birthday this week a very, very happy birthday. And please do something great for yourself. Treat yourself. Buy that pair of shoes that you want, or treat yourself to a nice meal, or make yourself something nice. Or I hope that you have somebody else in your life who will do that for you. So on to our astrology for this week. And again, I want to say welcome to everyone. If I didn't say hello to you, I appreciate you coming by. It's great to see you. Hold on really quickly. Liz says, I grew up in Denver, that's where I live. And when we were kids, we would throw white towels or shirts in the air to see if the pets were attracted to it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. They swoop right down when they come out of the houses. It's like they drop out and then they spread their wings and catch the air. And then so they kind of swoop right down and kind of come between our neighbor's house and ours. And it's very interesting. So anyway, but yes, happy birthday to all of our Cancer friends. And so I'm going to move on to the astrology for the week. Last week, we had some very nice harmonious aspects, trines and sextiles, primarily with Mercury and Venus, our two close-in planets. So I hope that you had some lovely things happen in your life. I know that we did. Personally, had some nice things happen. So I also will say my son who is moving to New York, he and his girlfriend is there now. He had a nice apartment approved in Manhattan on the Upper East Side. I mean, nice in terms of nice as New York apartments go. They're very, very expensive. They're just starting out. So, but it is a nicer apartment. Nice, but on the small side. So that's exciting. But the sad news is he's going to be leaving Denver, which is where he wasn't born here, but he was raised here most of his life. And we're so excited for him. I think it'll be an exciting new beginning for him. And his girlfriend is already there working in she's a young architect. And so super, super exciting for her and for both of them. So that's the way I wish them well. I think he and hubby are going to be driving east this week sometime. They're trying to work out the details. So back to astrology. So Saturn went retrograde yesterday, today. And remember that Saturn retrograde is a time to reflect and review. And it brings a bit of a sense of responsibility. Actually, Saturn in retrograde maybe lets up on some of the intense responsibility that Saturn can bring. But Saturn is that fatherly discipline energy, and it asks us to do your homework, right? Clean up your mess, metaphorically, but really literally. So when any planet is in retrograde, it's an opportunity to sort of review. This planet will be in retrograde until November 15th. So we have a few months to take a closer look at what needs cleaning up in our lives. This will take us right on through till after the election that is sure to be an interesting one here in the States. So I'm sure those of you in Canada are watching, probably tired of watching our drama, but there we go. So this could be, it's really important. Take a look at what your chart looks like, see where Saturn is in your chart. And so this could be in like your love life, if it's in the 7th house, or in our relationships, maybe the 11th house. Our health, the 6th house of Saturn is transiting through your 6th house, or really just about anything. Look to see where Saturn sits in your chart. And you get a better clue of what area of your life Saturn wants you to review. And this is a gift. Retrogrades can be difficult, but really they're gifts. If we view them that way, we're reminded this is an opportunity to take a closer look at our life and fix what needs fixing. So let's see. I'm going to see some of your comments. Leah, SR Kish says, maybe you should move. New Jersey can be near, and New Jersey and be near the water. Yes, I mean, it could happen, I suppose. Probably not New Jersey, but I'm more from the DC, Maryland area originally. Like I said, I grew up going to working at the beach in Ocean City, Maryland. But who knows? Never say never, right? Leah says, I love New York. I'm a New Yorker. I think it'd be really fun to live in New York City when, if I were young and didn't have more responsibilities and stuff. But I think it'll be really fun for them. Oh, tomorrow is Canada's birthday. Oh, nice. Is that called Canada Day, Fatima? How do you celebrate? Because we have our birthday this Thursday, right? 4th of July will be on Thursday. Yes. Let's see. Hi, Lori Hunsinger. Nice to see you. Let's see. We haven't started yet, Ness. We're still chit-chatting. Yes, Saturn retrograde this week. Indeed. That's what we were just talking about. Right? So that began, and that, like I said, that's going to go all the way through November 15th. So after the election, and I have a feeling it's going to be fun. It's going to be eventful. Let's put it that way. I think that it's going to be an interesting one. Liz says, my daughter is going to Boston in the fall to get her master's in public health. Oh, so exciting. Boston's a great town. It's every time I've been there, though, it's been cold or raining or snowing or something like that. So I would say Boston does not have the nicest weather in the world, but it is a really cool place to live. And Gina says, come to Connecticut and live on the coast. We can have lunch. Yes. I'm sure I'm going to be coming to New York to visit our son. Who doesn't want to visit New York and see a show? So Gina, I will let you know. Let's see. Happy Canada Day. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay. So let's go back to the week that's coming up. And what can we expect? There's a lot going on this week, as a matter of fact. Tuesday, July 2nd, is a very big day. We have a lot of activity that day and really all week. On Tuesday, July 2nd, Mercury will form a trine with Neptune. Excuse me. And this is a very nice aspect that can help us to dream big and be creative and get out our creative ideas and also get in touch with our spiritual side, right? And also on this day, Venus will form a trine with Saturn. So again, Saturn is about it when it's about generally speaking, it's about restriction, but it also helps us to solidify relationships and commit to things, right? So this is a great time to form a relationship or a commitment with another or even with ourselves. And it brings a sense of reality and steadiness, right? Saturn is a serious planet, so it's steady on, right? So unlike that kind of giddy, carefree kind of love, this is deep, committed love that stands the test of time. So that's very nice when it's in a trine, when Venus is in a trine with Saturn. Remember also that Venus rules money. So maybe we get more serious about our income or our earning or our job or something like that brings money into our lives and makes it more steady, right? On this date, Neptune also goes retrograde. So now we'll have, let's see, I think we have Pluto retrograde, Saturn retrograde, and Tuesday, we will also have Neptune retrograde until December 7th. So we're going into a whole season of retrogrades, folks. Remember, retrogrades are time for review, time to review. Okay. And Neptune, being the planet of fantasy and make believe and creative energy, it can cause us to live in our heads with our heads in the clouds. And when it's retrograde, we're asked to take things more seriously, bring our feet back to the ground, and see things as they are. It's a needed dose of reality sometimes, and some of us may need that more than others. Again, check your chart for your Neptune placements. Interestingly, my natal Neptune is in the house of fun and games, the fifth house, right? Children and fun and games, and so I guess it's reality time, right? And lastly, on Tuesday, Mercury will enter Leo, right? We're approaching Leo season, everyone. So Mercury is the communication planet in Leo, which is a sign that loves the spotlight, right? So you could be making speeches or starting a new podcast or a blog, or use this energy to use your voice now. Okay? Fatima, your head is always in the clouds? Yes. Well, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think mine's in the clouds all the time too. But some people would say otherwise. Funny. All right, Wednesday on July 3rd, Mercury is opposite Pluto. And so opposites can create some tension, right? This aspect can create competition between your thoughts and ideas and those of another, or of your own, right? So Pluto, being the wrecking ball, Pluto kind of brings things, can level things to the ground that maybe need to be rebuilt, right? But when in terms of thoughts and words, Mercury, be sure to keep your words in check and don't put your foot in your mouth this day. Try to stay calm and be careful with your words, right? Hello, Joyful Journey. So good to see you. And on Friday, so this is our last big day that we're going to see some movements in the sky. I mean, there are always movements, but these are the notable ones. Excuse me. We have a new moon in Cancer, and this is absolutely wonderful. The moon represents emotion and maternal nurturing energy, and Cancer represents nurturing emotional energy as well. So the two of them are like besties, right? It's a really nice time to nurture yourself, to nurture your loved ones, to maybe do some projects around your home, with your family, with the kids, all of those things. That's Friday. And also on this day, Friday, Mars will form a sextile with Saturn. So Mars is that fast moving, energetic planet. It's a bit brash and warlike. So Saturn, right? Saturn is kind of the restrainer. Saturn tempers that Mars impulsive energy, and it can smooth out its rough edges during a sextile, right? A harmonious aspect. And so that's it for the astrology of the week. And I think that that's enough. There's a lot of energy going on this week as we enter into this retrograde season, right? And yes, my birthday is on Wednesday. Oh, that's exciting. Very good. Nice. Yeah. So what else did I see here? Sorry, I just want to see what else I'm seeing. Okay. So as I always like to say, if you are new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Kelly, the Mystic Next Door. I'm a healer, a psychic, and a medium. And as you can see, I dabble in astrology. And as always, hugs to all of my return visitors and subscribers. And thank you for your support. I love seeing you here. And I do love reading all of your comments. So after the live stream, if you wouldn't mind, please go leave a comment below and let me know how your readings resonated for you this week. And please do all those YouTube-y things like liking, subscribing, hitting the notification bell, all the things. Very good. So now on to our TarotScopes for the week of July 1st through 7th. Remember that these are general readings for your sun, rising, and moon signs, or for any planet that you want to read on in your chart, or a collection of planets. Take what resonates and leave the rest, because we all have unique charts, right? To find more messages for yourself that are more specific, please look up your birth chart if you don't know what it is. You can find it. You can find your personal chart online if you just search "Find My Birth Chart" or "Find My Transits," which will show your birth signs and your transit signs on the outside of the ring. I like a site that's called AstroSeek, and it's spelled ASTRO-SEEK.com. It's very easy to use and it's free. So today we'll get started with Pisces. Fatima, I think you just said you're Pisces. I know we have a few Pisces folks here. And my son who's moving to New York is a Pisces. I'll be using today the Spellcaster's Tarot. It looks like this. It's beautiful and sometimes a little mysterious and maybe a little dark sometimes, as you Pisces can sometimes be. Let's see. Did I say everything? Yes. Okay. And remember, as always, yes, Gina, you too. Yep. As always, we will, at the end of our the zodiac, we will take 3-card questions, 3-card pulls for your personal questions. And so here we go. Here we go, Pisces. We're starting with you. You guys rarely get started at the beginning of the readings, do you? Since Pisces is the traditional end of the zodiac, you kind of wrap up and encompass all the other signs. You are also very psychic ones of the zodiac. Okay, 3 for you. Well, what did I just say about my Pisces sun, who's got big changes coming? We start with the Death card. right? Death and rebirth. This one is particularly kind of grisly. You are the sponge, right? Right, right. Oh, tropical empress, you are the mystery of all zodiacs. High priestess. Yes, you are. But anyway, we're starting this week with big changes for you. Death is really all about death and rebirth. Hi, JB. Right? Something new. We don't really know what that is, and that's denoted by this moon here. Moon tells us there's a little bit of a mystery, right? No, Liz, don't get worried about the death card. Death can mean a whole new beginning, so I wouldn't worry about it. But look at this. And I think this is confirming what I just said. The Six of Swords is all about leaving something difficult behind, leaving troubled water for calm, right? This, if we want to talk about my Pisces sun who's moving to New York, this is a moving card. This is a changing. If you're thinking of moving, this is a good time to move, right? If you're not, this might be a great opportunity to change jobs, to sort of change circumstances in your life to make them better. And the ultimate moving card is the Chariot for me. This card is all about moving forward quickly with something, moving ahead. Sometimes this can be considered a warlike card. I don't read it that way. I read this card as moving ahead with something. So have you been thinking about some change? Maybe starting to talk to a new person, or looking at a new job, or starting a new hobby or activity? This says it's moving forward. You asked if these cards are 3D, Liz? No, they're not, but maybe it looks that way on the screen. There we go. So big changes for you, Pisces, and I love that for you. Who's looking for a change? Ness, you love to bake. Okay, let's start baking. It's time to bake. It's time to start doing something new. All right, so we're moving on now to our Aries friends. Yes, John says this reading is perfect for our sun. So true. Thanks, Liz. I did. Yeah, that was that. If there was ever a reading that says big changes are coming, that one says big changes are coming. Yeah. So Aries, what do we have for you? Okay. Aries, I feel like your readings have been a little edgy of late. Aries, look at this. So we start with the Nine of Pentacles, which is a beautiful card. Nine of Pentacles is all about enjoying the fruits of your labor. Like you've worked hard and you've saved all this money and you've become, you've reached the point where you can really it's suggesting it's time to sit back in your garden and enjoy, and just enjoy. Liz, you said her birthday is the day after my sister's and they both bake. Oh, I see. Okay, I must have missed that part. But I hope that this energy, it's interesting because this is the card of luxury and comfort. And this is the opposite of that energy. This is the Five of Pentacles. This could say perhaps that you've been feeling this energy. You've been feeling this. Could be illness. This could be just feeling a little bit left out. It could be financial poverty as well. But it might say, you know what? It's time for you to sort of rest and enjoy and appreciate the things that you have, because you have been feeling this Ten of Swords energy. This is stabbed in the back. This is kind of the face plant, right? The end of the line of something that's really been on your mind. This is mental energy, right? Who has done something to you? The Ten of Swords suggests somebody has done you wrong, right? But it's the fact that we got this card at the beginning says it's time for you to actually kind of sit back and look at what you do have and not sit in this poverty and or illness energy, right? And this energy of feeling stabbed in the back. It's time to actually kind of review what you do have. Find gratitude for what you do have, Aries. Okay. And I hope that's helpful. Appreciate the small things to bring abundance. That's exactly right, Tropical Empress. Appreciate the small things. Okay. And I'm ready for Aries to start getting some better cards. Aries, I think you probably are too. Jessica Lynn, I hope that wasn't too harsh. But it is saying try to find that gratitude, because sometimes when we're licking our wounds, we don't see the good things that are in our lives. Right? You've been working on doing a daily gratitude practice. Yes. I'll take a sip of water. Thank you. Excuse me. All right, Gemini. No, I'm sorry, Taurus. I didn't forget you. Taurus. What do we have for you, Taurus? I'm just seeing all those like beautiful, like, I don't know, Taurus, I feel like you need to get outside and put your feet on you earth sign, need to put your feet on the ground and enjoy this lovely weather. It's ours, Taurus. Well, here, let me see what, wow. Okay, Taurus, nice. Money, job, career. Well, what you're seeking, Taurus, is balance, right? You've got the Justice card. This is looking for something that's fair and just for you, right? I love this card. This is one of two cards in the deck that has that has the scales. So what you are looking for, what you need in your life right now. Oh, sorry, I realized I've got somebody highlighted here. I didn't mean to leave you up here, Tropical. There we go. You're looking for balance in your life, and aren't we all in some regards? Excuse me. This could be that balance in career and money, like you said. And there is a wheel over your head, so this is suggesting something is changing. And the Page of Wands is telling us that we're making, excuse me, this is the Two of Wands. He looks like the page in this deck. But this is suggesting that we're making plans to bring us back into this balance. We're working actively and making those plans. And I love this card because he's telling the little bluebird, hey, listen, this is what I want for my life. This is what I consider to be manifesting. You tell the universe, you tell the birds, I want a new job that, pays the bills. I want a new house that is comfortable and makes me feel at home. Whatever that may be, you're telling the universe, let's go. I'm ready. I'm open and ready to receive. And look at this. Speaking of being open and ready to receive, the Judgment card says you have a big, big, big change coming your way. Manifesting. Look at the wand at the top, right? You have been through the fire and you're about to emerge a new you, Taurus. You've been through it and you're about to, emerge in Taurus 2.0. I like that. Very nice energy. Yeah. And now, Gemini. I didn't mean to jump the gun. There is Gemini. Hi, JB. Did I say hi to you? Nice to see you. Gemini. while I'm shuffling. I was on yesterday with Sun Psychic Jean. If anybody saw that, I hope you enjoyed it. I saw a few of your names in the chat. All right, John is standing by. All right, don't get pushy now. Perfection takes time. I shuffle until I feel it's time to stop shuffling. Oh, thank you, Tropical Empress. Okay. Here we go. Gemini, we start with the Queen of Cups. This is the intuitive queen, the nurturing, kind queen. She's got her toe in the water. That shows she's in touch with her higher power, right? She's relaxed and calm and intuitive. And you're being asked to tap into your intuition, Gemini. And you know why I want to say that is because Gemini, oops, look at this. This is a Gemini card if I've ever seen one. Gemini, you are all swords. Gemini is about thought. You're always in your heads. You're always worrying about something, right? This is the card of worry, up nights worrying. Get out of your head so that you can be in this beautiful space here of the intuitive, calm queen. And if you do that, the Two of Swords says that you're going to be in a position where you actually can make some choices, right? Again, these are swords. This is very Gemini energy, but you're in a position, in a crossroad where you're going to have to make some choices, right? Do I do this or do I do that? Do I take that job or do I keep looking for another? Do I change relationships with some people in my life? What do I do? Where do I go from here? And that's where this worry energy is coming from. But it's saying you just have to tap into your higher power, Gemini. You are very powerful if you can just get out of your own head, right? So that's the suggestion for you this week, Gemini. Get out of your head and into your heart. SR, you saw me? Thank you. Hi, Craig. Craig says, Clara was right, and so were you. The car broke down, but it happened in my parking lot. It was simple, the alternator, so I fixed it. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, Craig, I'm sorry about that. I hope you were prepared for that. And hey, better to break down in your parking lot, right? John says, make sense as usual. Yeah. Okay, we're moving on to Leo. Oh, wait a minute. Cancer. Why am I trying to jump ahead? We're moving on to Cancer. Odelia, nice to see you. Fatima's sister. Oh, great. Nice to see you. Here. Okay, Cancer. Where are my Cancerians? Fellow Cancers. I'm a Cancer rising, so my Cancer brothers and sisters. Excuse me. Little tickle. Oh, Cancer. Wow. Okay. I like this for you, Cancer. Look at you. The world, endings and beginnings, right? This is a whole new cycle. You're starting a new beginning here. One part of your life is coming to an end, Cancer, and another new one is coming in. And this is beautiful, right? You see all of the seasons around the corners of this card, and that suggests that we're changing seasons. Yes, I like it. That denotes newness. And so do aces. Ace of Pentacles, something new. Is this a new job? Is this a new financial opportunity? Is this new physical health. It's all physical, tangible, touchable things, right? Our health, our wealth. Very, very nice, but new. Aces are new. The world is new. And the Knight of Swords tells us that whatever this change is, it's coming in hot. It's coming fast. So don't blink, Cancer. It's coming. Isn't that great? I like it. Big changes. Big changes. Okay. Now, Leo. Hey, JB. That was a good reading for you. Yes. You Cancerians. Oops. Leo's got cards jumping. Like I said, we're in the, if you didn't see the beginning, go back. You can learn the energy of the week. Tomorrow's our first day of July, but our first sign is, which is Mercury, is jumping in, is moving into Leo this week. Mercury is often a leading indicator of those changes. So we're going to be in Leo season before we know it. I'll take that one card that jumped out, and then we'll take two more. Oh my. Well, look at you, Leo. You are a fire sign, and I'm seeing fire in most of these cards. We start with the King of Wands, right? And wands are fire, passion, passionate energy. The King of Wands has control over this energy. He is the entrepreneur. He is creative, and he knows how to create new things, like his own, company, or a new passionate endeavor, right? A new fun hobby or something like that, but in control. But this doesn't feel like it's very much in control. You're in your head. The Eight of Swords is feeling trapped by your own emotions, Leo. And look at all that fire. That feels very, very Leo to me. So you're trapped by your own emotions, your own thoughts, and your own ideas. And you see he's got some bandages over his eyes, but nothing, they're all very loosely tied. He could just simply reach up and take them off, those blinders, and he could just walk away from that fire. But it's sort of like that Nine of Swords energy, kind of being trapped by your own mind. And again, if there's ever a trapped by your own mind card, it's this Three of Swords. And look again, we have that fire component, right? Leo, Leo, Leo. Are you feeling betrayed? Betrayed by another, or betrayed by yourself? What are you betrayed by? Right? You'll have to decide what that is. Lots and lots of anxiety and worry. But you're being asked to move back into this in control energy. If you can get out of your head, you can move back into this King of Wands energy where you're in control and you can take action. This is pure action, right? Yeah. So step out of that headspace. Yeah. Okay. Next is Virgo. Where are my Virgo friends? Virgo. I'm sorry if I repeat, but I'll tell you, I have a stellium in Virgo, which is interesting because I don't really feel like I have a very Virgo personality. Maybe others would say I do. But my stellium is in the 3rd and the 4th house in Virgo. Yeah, that means 3 or more planets, if you don't know what a stellium is. Sorry. Okay. Liz, your hubby is a Virgo. Yes. Virgo. Oh. We once again see that Knight of Swords, that fast energy, maybe a little impulsive energy, right? But it's coming in hot, right? Excuse me. This is mental energy as well, but this is activity. This means you're no longer thinking about it. You're doing it. You've thought about it enough, and now you're doing it. And you've got the Queen of Pentacles, right? So she is the queen of luxury. She's the queen of comfort. She's very grounded. You see, she's sitting in the forest with her feet on the ground, and she's got all the animals around her. So she's very in touch with nature. She's the nurturer, right? She's the comfortable queen who can help. She has the resources to help everyone around her. Is that you, Ness? Is that, or who's Virgo? Yeah. Okay. No, sorry, you're just putting that up there. Who would this be in your life, right? Because it's moving in quickly. And it's going to rock your world. Whatever that energy is, it's going to come as a big surprise. And I love that for you. It feels to me like you might have a financial or some kind of tangible surprise coming your way, right? Play the lottery, Virgo. Did I say Virgo? I'm lost. Yes, Virgo. Play the lottery. Or take that risk, because I think you're gonna have this sudden change come into you, and you're gonna feel absolutely in this beautiful abundance. Okay. All right. And Libra. I know we have some other Libras here. I have a Libra sun. Have I ever told you that I was born on my mother's birthday in Libra? September 30th. Yes, indeed. Okay, Libra, what do we have for you? These cards are being funny. Oh, big changes coming for Libra too. We have a few signs, excuse me, like Cancer and some others who have some big changes coming your way, including Pisces. All right, look at you. We've seen this card before. This is the Judgment card. Judgment is all about a rebirth, a renewal, right? You're kind of rising from the dead and remaking yourself as a new person. I like that for you. And we have the Three of Pentacles. So again, this is saying that, okay, maybe this is always about building and collaborating with others, right? Building something new, collaborating with others. So maybe this change that you're doing will maybe be maybe starting a new career with a new person, a new partner, or starting some kind of new relationship. And again, collaboration, working with others with the Three of Pentacles. What is that new thing that you're starting? And it's saying that this is going to bring balance into your life. And what a Libra card is this? What better Libra card, aside from the Justice card, is Temperance. Temperance seeks balance at all costs. And Libra, you like balance. You like balance. Yeah. Let's see. Liz says, I just let my husband know to buy a ticket. That doesn't look third to anyone else. Oh, 3D to anyone else here? Does anybody else think these look 3D? It's flat, I promise, yeah. But I think it's just the illustrations are very realistic. But look at this balance that's coming to you. Whatever this is that you're building anew, you're starting fresh, right? This might be you. You've said, you know what? It's time for me to start a new exercise regimen or a new diet, or change my attitude and my outlook on the world, right? And I'm going to work at it together with others. It's suggesting to you, Libra, that you need to work with others on this activity, right? To bring that balance, bring your life back into balance. I like it. Ness says it's a visual technique. Says Ness, yes. The sun, lighting, shading of all the illustrations is very realistic. Yes. Okay, I like that for you, Libra. I will take it too. And Scorpio. Scorpio, what do we have? As some of you know, our Scorpio sun has had his English girlfriend in town for the past week. Actually, 2 weeks. She's leaving next weekend. It was a 3-week visit. I think it's going well. They went to the mountains this weekend. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, you are not to be trifled with. Yes. Okay. Wow. Ooh, we get 3. Okay, Lori. You get 3 major arcana here, and we start with the High Priestess. This is the highly, highly intuitive, sometimes secretive card. You see that moon there. Secrets. Scorpio is really good at keeping secrets. You're very mysterious, right? But you're deep. This is deep knowledge and deep intuition, right? And that feels very Scorpio to me. Scorpio is a very intuitive sign. And then you get that moon card, which also feels very scorpionic. The moon, again, secrets. What are those secrets that you're holding, Scorpio? What are those secrets? This can also be anxiety. Are you feeling a little anxiety and tension right now, Scorpio? Yeah. And they show the dogs howling at the moon. It can be a little crazy energy. But we have that beautiful Justice card that I was just referring to. It's suggesting to you, Scorpio, that you need to find some balance in your life, right? You have to find some balance for that wheel to turn, for that wheel of fortune to turn into position. And then once we do that, we will be in the knowing, like those secrets will come into the daylight and be known to you and others around you. Lori says, I am having tension. My daughter begins her chemo treatment on Tuesday. Oh, let's all say a quick prayer for Lori's daughter. Lori, what's your daughter's name? What's fantastic news? Oh, did I just, sorry, we're talking about our son, our son whose girlfriend is here. What's your daughter's name, Lori? Lisa. Is that how you pronounce that? Let's all say a quick prayer for Lisa. That Lisa's chemo treatments are successful and eradicate the cancer. I'm getting chills, Lori. And that she has an easy time of her treatments, that they're effective, and that she finds balance and health in her life. Yeah. Lisa. I feel good about it. Okay. Sagittarius. Amen. Right. Sagittarius, what do we have for you? And we also pray that Lori can be at ease with these treatments as well. Right, Lori? Nobody really likes to see their child suffering. No. Nobody likes to see that. We would all take on our children's suffering if we could, wouldn't we? Right? But as hard as this is to remember, Lori, this is Lisa's path. And you can hold her hand. Okay. The goosebumps moments. Yes. I get tingles. I get them on my head. That's how I know. That's how I know that I'm getting validation. All right, Sagittarius. Okay. Well, I like this for you, Sag. Because you're starting out in a not so nice place. Maybe you've been feeling ill or feeling, like you can't make ends meet. What is that? 5 of Pentacles for you. 5 of Pentacles is all about your tangible assets, including your physical health, and you're feeling a little like it's lacking. But remember that 5s are turning points. 5s are always turning points in the tarot. And in numerology, too. It says that you have the strength to make it through this moment. You have the strength, and you're going to, and I love the wand in her hand. She has control and strength and resilience and resolve. And you can make this what you need it to be. And look at that. We get the 9 of Pentacles. So all of that health or wealth or whatever that is coming your way. And you are going to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You've worked hard. You had the strength and the resilience to make it through. And you are going to be able to enjoy those moments very soon. Okay? You have it within you, Sagittarius. So much love. So much love for your daughter. Oh, my goodness. I know that's scary. I feel like she's going to, I don't know why I want to say this, but she feels like she's just going to breeze through, sail through the chemo, and I heard adjustment too. I don't know why. So they may adjust her meds a little bit, but I think she's probably going to do okay. Let us know. Capricorn. Okay. Nice. Well, Capricorn, this is a good reading for you. So you've got the Knight of Cups. This is the offer. There's an offer coming forward. It could be an offer of love. It could be some other kind of offer that makes you feel emotionally fulfilled. Perhaps a job, love, some other new, exciting, emotional opportunity for you. And then we get the Hierophant. So it's saying the Hierophant is also often depicted as a teacher or somebody who's going to show you something new, bring something new into your life. If they're not a teacher, they're a higher authority, a higher power who's going to bring some logic and sense into your life. But this is about structure. They're going to bring that structure into your life. And you will be victorious with the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is victory after adversity. It means that you have conquered and come out on top. Capricorn. I love that for you. Very good. Very nice, Capricorn. Excuse me. And our last but not least is Aquarius, our Aquarian friends. Let's see what we have for Aquarius. And then remember, we're going to start. I'm going to take your personal questions. So if you start putting those up, I'm going to read Aquarius, and then we're going to move forward with your personal questions. Aquarius. This is a nice one for you, Aquarius. Very, very nice. The the Wheel of Fortune, not the Nine of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune, kind of like the World card. This is, they have the same symbols in the corners, right? This is the changing cycles of your life. You're about to change fortunes. Your fortune is about to change. Who doesn't like that? Aquarius. And it's going to be very satisfying with the Nine of Cups, right? I love how they show this one with he's like the genie in the bottle. But in this case, this is about satisfaction, contentment. You're going to be very happy with whatever that changing fortune is. And again, another card of contentment. This is the Six of Cups. This is kind of just kind of ease and compassion and kindness. This is a nice energy for you, Aquarius, and it's a really nice way to end our readings for the zodiac. Okay, I hope everybody could make some sense out of those. I got your request, Gina. And anybody else want to put some up? Please put your questions up. Lori, we can read for your daughter if you'd like, and for you. Yeah. Hey, Craig Dixon. Yes, you may have a reading. Anything else going to break down? The answer, Craig, is yes. Things always break down eventually. I don't know. We can ask that question. Jessica Lynn, general message, of course. SR. Okay. Lori, we will take a look at the energy for your daughter. Like I said, just intuitively, I'm getting a really good feeling. Hi, Robin Cooper. We're just about to take personal questions, so put your personal questions right in here. Liz, got you? Ness? Okay. I got your question, Ness. Excuse me. Ness had a good feeling for your daughter, too. Lori. Message from Spirit for Robin Cooper. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. You can keep putting your questions in. Thank you. Excuse me. I'm going to take another sip. I have a frog in my throat tonight. And happy 4th of July to everyone. I hope everybody has some fun plans this week. That you're going to go see some fireworks or have a nice picnic with friends, or just stay by yourself and enjoy the day. I know I'm off work. My summer camps. We're officially in our halfway point this week, which is very nice. Can't believe it. Okay, Gina, I've got you. I'm going to start with you right now. Let's go ahead. Gina says, may I please have a message from my son, Justin? I'm trying to connect with him. Justin is bringing my awareness to the kitchen. So I feel like, I'm not sure if maybe there's something that you used to make for him that he really loves, or you've been preparing something, and whenever you're in the kitchen, he's just there with you. He feels like he's just around. He just feels like he's showing me. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm coughing. He's showing me himself, like, just as if he never skipped a beat. He's sitting in the living room watching TV while you're cooking, and and Dad's doing what he does, like as if things never changed. And I think that's your message here today, Gina, that he's telling you that pretend like he's just there. And I know you probably do, right? Pretend like he's just there as he always was. And he's just a part of the furniture. He's a part of the house. Let's see, household. And let's see what else. I love you, Mom. You're the best. He feels like so comfortable with you, as if you and he have had some very, more than just a regular mother-son, but just real connections and like a real soul connection with him. I feel like the two of you have had many lifetimes together. Easy to say that about a mother-son, but I feel like the two of you, you're almost like twin souls somehow. And he gives me a little bit of a sense of, he feels your pain and your sorrow, and he wants you to, I'm sorry, I have to give it to you the way I'm saying. He's saying, knock it off, Mom. He wants you to rejoice in who he was and who he is. And I know that's a terrible thing to say, right? Like, knock it off. But he feels so present in your life. And he liked to cook. Justin liked to cook. And I'm sorry, I got those tingles on my head. Yeah. I think when you go into the kitchen, just think of him. Think of him. All right, good. I'm starring a few more questions here. July, I got you, Susan. I got you, Robin, Leah, Trina Lee. Nice to see you here. And okay, all right. And blessings from Justin. It's like, I can't even tell you. It's not like he's so present with you. It's almost like just a piece of the furniture. That's the only way I can describe it. He's just so present. Okay, blessings. And Craig. Anything else going to break down? I am going to use my dowsing rods and tell you if anything else is going to break down. Yes, you've had a few mishaps lately, haven't you? Okay. Let's ask. I'm going to ask Clara. Oh, look, that's my no. She says no. Nope. You're good. You're good. Oh, look, now we're going to come back. All right. Is there anything that Craig needs to know about his cars and his... Wow. This is a definitive no, Craig. And my no is not always, it's kind of reluctant often when I ask questions. So that one was just that was very clear. Okay. Jessica Lynn says, may I have a guided message? Joking. You were joking? Well, guess what? You are in good shape. That's funny. Craig says, the other day, Violetta, the Canadian reader, told me that I was a good reader, a good cook. I was pleasantly surprised. Tacos today. Okay. I've never met a taco I didn't like. Clara is very strong. She swung those dowsing rods right around, didn't she? Okay, Jessica, a general reading. I'm going to do a general reading for Jessica Lynn. They're saying again, get out of your head. It's that they're telling me you think too much. You think too much. And it's as if, Jessica Lynn, tell me if this is true, they're suggesting to me that are really good at inventing scenarios, the what ifs that aren't really the best for us, right? Let's see what the cards have to tell us. There's that in your head, that kind of licking your wounds. The Five of Cups is just saying you're sitting in a sense of maybe discontent or sadness, right? You're not seeing the full cups. You're only seeing the spilt cups, right? Sorry. And but it's saying here again, well, there's that King of Swords. This King of Swords is really, again, all in his head. He's all logic, but they're saying use a little bit more of that nurturing energy, that kindness with yourself, that groundedness. They're also showing me, like, go out and stand in the grass, physically ground yourself, touch a tree and really connect with its energy down into the ground, the roots. I think it'll be very nurturing for you, right? But it also says, the logic will only get you so far, and you really kind of have to move a little bit more into your heart space. What do you feel rather than what you know, what you can, what kind of logic you bring to the situation. Okay. I hope that was helpful, Jessica Lynn. SR Kish. Excuse me. So far, so good with P. Did he get some awakening and will continue on this path with us? I'm going to ask the dowsing rods. Did P get some awakening a little bit? Ooh, Suzanne, that's a definitive yes. My dowsing rods are are speaking loud and clear today. That's a yes. Okay. Will P continue working on this path of connection with SR? I don't know. See, they're rocking back and forth and they're thinking about it. I think what that's saying to us, there's a small yes, but I think it says that you need to take it slowly. It's slow and steady wins the race with that one, right? Don't expect anything to change overnight. Okay? I hope that was helpful. Yes, Lori. Oh my goodness. I can sense your anxiety because I would be a basket case. I would too. Let's see. I'm being drawn over this way to my Archangel Michael cards. That's good. Okay, look at this. It says, there he is. There's Michael. And it says, don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You just have a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and go on. So what I think this might be, this is why I said I felt like they would have to make some adjustments perhaps after she starts her medication, but it's actually going to be good once it says there's a bumpy start, but after that, everything's going to be smooth. They're going to get everything leveled out. She's going to be fine. I do think that they're going to handle this. Yeah. Okay. I hope that was helpful for you, Lori. And we're going to move on to Liz. Blessings again to you, Lori, and your daughter, Lisa. I'm wondering if my creativity is going to have a renewal soon. I've had a hard time with it because of health, but hoping things will soon start back up. It's my happy place. You're saying just do it. Just do it. I think we're going back to that overthinking place. I think that you are, I'm going to the dowsing rods. They're saying that you're waiting for the perfect moment and you have to stop. And you might want to scale back what you do. You may not build a 6-foot sculpture this time. Maybe get some modeling clay. They're saying start small. Do what you can do and what you have the energy to do. All right. Will Liz's creativity look? Yes. You will have a renewal. You hear my dog barking? Okay. Yes. Liz, you will have a renewal. And, right. Is it going to be in the next 3 months? Yeah. I think within the next 3 months, you're going to start dabbling again. Tell us what form of art you do, Liz. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Thank you, Liz. Yeah, I think it's going to come back to you. Oh my gosh. I have put the cards back all wrong. Okay. Thank you, Liz. Let's see, Ness. I had a work reunion today and some mixed feelings came up. Love messages from my guides on that. I feel that with you. I feel like there are some people there who are not very good for you, for your energy. They don't really have your best interests at heart. And I'm feeling a little energy of, it's almost like, I don't know if it's jealousy, but there's somebody who has this way with you of kind of getting in some little digs, getting in a little backhanded compliment, right? So does that make sense to you, Ness? I feel like they're like a frenemy. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm getting chills. My head is tingling. They're like a frenemy with you, and this person is best to be avoided. That's what I feel. Or if you can't avoid this person, adopt a new, they're showing me like taking an attitude that you just don't care. You let it roll off, or you take the upper hand somehow. Oh, Liz says I make Italian crepe paper flowers. That sounds beautiful. I love that. Yeah, I'd love to see those. Okay, Ness. Let me see if there's anything else. They're showing me, I don't know why. They're just showing me that this person can probably be shut down pretty quickly, whatever they are. They may not even know that they do this, but it's like as if they're jealous of something that you have that they don't. Okay, I'm going to take this one down. And Robin Cooper. And any messages from Spirit. And first, I wanted to just read Craig's comment. Kelly, I had to restart my Costco membership because Costco doesn't accept MasterCard. What? My credit union changed from Visa, so I got a new Visa card from USAA. I have one of those. I have a MasterCard from, no, it's a Visa. Oh, it's a MasterCard. I don't know what it is. It's from USAA. Clara loves Costco flowers. They have very nice flowers. Interesting, Craig. That's frustrating, isn't it? Okay, Robin Cooper. Where are we? Where are we, Robin Cooper? I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards, and I'm going to pull an Archangel Michael card for you. Okay, 3 cards for Robin Cooper. And Robin, go back and watch your zodiac too. Oh, beautiful. You've got, okay. I feel like you are moving into some beautiful energy. This is the card of marriage and milestones. It's really lovely. It's stability as well. It's just laying down some roots and becoming stable. But, you in the traditional sense, this is the marriage, which this card shows very well. Mm-hmm. And it is the card that refers to home. Okay. Oh, your Pisces reading was good today. It was about home, it was about moving, I think. Then you've got the Page of Wands. Again, this is new energy and messages coming your way. So keep an eye out for those new messages, because I feel like this is where you're coming from, Robin. You feel like you've been stabbed in the back or put upon by somebody else. This could also have been by yourself. Traditionally, this is by somebody else. But 10s are the end of something. You are coming to an end where you're moving into this space of just beautiful stability, right? So I hope that makes some sense for you. And I'm going to pull another card over here and see what we got. The Archangel Michael cards. It does say the angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. Yes. And Robin says, yes, now moving to higher vibes, safe haven, right? And when we see healing, it doesn't have to be physical healing. It can also be emotional, mental healing as well. I'm being drawn to that sword. Yeah. Oh, you are a healer. Look at you. That's great. That's beautiful. I love that card. Those blues and greens. Gorgeous. Yara. Question. Energy read for the week. Yes, indeed. Energy for the week. All right. You're welcome, Robin. Nice. That's great. I love when the cards sync up like that. All right. Yara. I'm seeing something with family. It feels like generations. I feel like I see mother, daughter, like I see multiple generations together. Okay, we have 4th of July here this week. If you celebrate that, you might be seeing some family members. It does feel celebratory. Speaking of celebrations, look at this. Drinking and happiness. This is the Page of Cups, but this is also the kind of good time. And a good time was had by all card, right? And you have the Emperor. So finding control in that situation. You're going to be moving into a situation where you're in control of your own domain. And we'll pull one more. And the ultimate control, besides the Emperor, is the Magician. You've got some great energy coming your way, Yara. You're going to be able to manifest whatever you want, right? Are you working on something, making something new happen in your life? Because this is new energy. Mm-hmm. This also suggests it could be collaborative too, but that's lovely. The Emperor and the Magician together can make anything happen. That's beautiful, beautiful energy. JB, messages from guides, angels, or mom. Okay, I'm just going to tune in for a second. Well, it's interesting because you asked for messages from mom, but I'm getting a male here too, a male energy. So I don't know if that might be uncle, grandfather, father. I don't know if dad's on the other side. Um, Hold on a second. Let's see what messages we have. This could be a grandfather. And I feel like the messages, uh, and mom is there too. Okay. I feel like the messages is the message she's giving me is something of is to suggest that you have a knack for beating yourself up a little bit. You are your own worst critic, JB, um, and you really need to stop because you have lots to offer, so many talents, but you would rather see the flaws than the accomplishments or the achievements. Does that make sense, JB? Mom comes through, but she's not the one. Like I said, we have this man who's stepping forward. I feel like it may be her father. He has the confidence. Mom might be a little more reticent to speak, a little quieter because I'm just not getting messages from her. She feels lovely and quiet, but quiet, maybe a little meek. Does this make sense, JB? They just want you to step into the greatness that you are. Does that make sense? Step into your abilities a little bit more. It's as if you shy away from the limelight. You don't want to accept that attention from others, JB. They want you to, they're saying, get brave, be brave, step forward. And now, okay, you asked about angels too because, oh, your father. Got it. I feel, okay, I do feel like your father, you might be surprised to see your father because I feel as if you might have had a separation, not really a closeness with your father. Does that make sense, JB? It doesn't feel like you were close in life, but I feel like he's very close to you from the other side, very influential to you. Even, you're not even aware perhaps, but very influential to you. He has a powerful energy. Yes, he has sort of more of uh, he feels like his spirit is strong on the other side, and he may have been powerful on this side too. He has mom with him, but it's as if she defers to him. Hard on yourself. Yes. You have some similarities with your mom, JB. I think your mom may have been a little hard on herself as well. Yeah. She loves you. She's okay. So she's sort of stepping up a little bit more into this nurturing energy, this nurturing kindness, this like sweet energy, but also perhaps the way that I see her is a little more traditional, like um like the woman should be seen, not heard, kind of that sort of thing, like a child should be seen, not heard. She feels a little bit like that to me. But she also feels like she may have had some challenges in her life that really kind of caused her to lose her confidence. Yes. But I don't want to go on for too long, but I think that they really, really, they know that you have gifts to share, that it's time to step into that limelight, even a little bit, right? And express those gifts for others. So I hope that was helpful, JB. Let's see. Yes, I know who that person is. They didn't show up at the reunion today. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yep. JB, absolutely true. I don't like attention. A lot of people don't, JB, and that's okay. You don't have to be the ringleader, but they're saying step into your gifts to express who you are and share those gifts with others, right? Okay, Fatima. Thank you, JB. I hope that was helpful. Okay, Fatima. Reading for the week. Feels good. Oh, you said it was Canada Day tomorrow. I feel it's like kind of celebratory, like it's a happy time. There's going to be food and fun and good times. Let's see what the cards. Oh, hi, doggy. My dog just showed up. Yes, it's good. The cards are validating that for me. But Fatima, yes. So we have the Queen of Cups again. This is that kind, nurturing, beautiful energy, intuitive energy. Hey, excuse me a second. Nope, Henry. The dog is trying to eat something that he's not supposed to eat. That kind and intuitive energy. Use your intuition, Fatima. Use your intuition. And this is that Two of Cups card. It's okay, John. It's like the lovers card. This is similar to the Lovers card, but this also feels like just the coming together of people. I feel that for you this week, Fatima, coming together with friends and family and loved ones. Yep, nice. And it's coming quickly. If that's tomorrow, then the cards are correct. Yep, it's coming in fast. You could also be receiving messages. This is about messages as well, so I hope that this makes sense to you. But it does feel like you've got some like really fun times coming forward, Fatima. Yeah, it feels like a nice, lighthearted week. And JB, JB says, yes, that's how I was raised. Wow, thanks, Kelly. Oh, yeah. Well, good. I hope that was helpful. We didn't really have much time to go deep, but I could really feel the energy of their relationship with you. Yeah. Oops. Let's see. Leah Rosato, tell me what Danny is feeling. Oh my goodness. Okay, Danny. Danny feels like they're on par with you, so maybe like, I don't know why they don't feel like a husband, maybe more like a brother or a friend, somebody who's maybe in the same like a peer with you. Does this make sense, Leah? Danny. How is Leah wants to know how you're feeling. Okay. The feeling that I get, Leah, is that Danny maybe had struggles in his life perhaps with addiction or with depression or something it just feels, you went to school together. Yeah. He feels like he lived on the edge. Let's put it that way. Okay. He shows me, it's interesting though, because he shows me like at peace, like he's almost like still in a healing place. I don't know if he took his own life intentionally or unintentionally, like an overdose or like driving cars too quickly, or, like recklessly or something like that. Something like that is the feeling that I get. But I feel like he's like showing himself literally like lying down and just sort of being completely chill, as if his it's in contrast to the chaotic life that he may have led. That's the feeling that I'm getting. And Danny is simply trying to say to you, I'm great. I am at peace. But he also feels to me like he's still in a place of healing. His soul is in a place of healing on the other side, right? From what could be considered, maybe not a perfect life. Okay. And I hope that's helpful for you. He does feel like he's just completely chill. He feels like he was kind of a cool guy. Like a lot of people maybe liked him, or, he just, but he was a little troubled. Does that make sense? Okay, Leah, I hope that was helpful. And he's doing great. He's doing great. Trina Lee was wronged by a small group of people. How will karma play out? So they're saying that you need to like disconnect your energy from their energy. What they did, though it may have hurt you or may have been, it was unfortunate, but it's not the consequence is not yours to carry. I hope that makes sense, Trina. And they're showing me, so okay, now I'm getting more of like your spirit guides are saying that you need to release this energy. You need to release this. You're in an unfortunate connection with their energy, and you no longer need to be in this space. Does that make sense, Trina Lee? So do what you can to sort of cut those ties and disconnect yourself from that anger and that resentment, because it's only holding you in that space with these people. And their karma is their business. It will come one way or the other. Yeah. Hi, Chitra. Good to see you. I hope that was helpful, Trina Lee. Lots of love, Chitra. Good to see you. Okay. Now we have Robin Cooper. Mother Earth gave my daughter and I some clay we found in the creek. So we made face and body masks, each a fresh clay from our wonderful source. Thank you. Oh, I don't know if that was the question, or did I answer something? Oh, I answered you before and I don't even remember now what I said. I'm sorry. When I'm in reading mode, I don't even always remember. But I'm happy. That sounds wonderful. That sounds amazing. Good for you. I do feel like just nature, earth is really important for you. Susan Tom, how do you see July going for me? Okay. I'm going to tune in to July for you. So they're showing me kind of like this, like maybe a little bumpy ups and downs, right? So you're going to have maybe some highs and some lows in July. I feel like it's going to kind of start up. You're just going to have a few kind of like blips in the map, whatever that may mean. I don't know if that means simple things like, you get a flat tire, or you lose something and you need to find it or something like that. But it feels like July's, it doesn't feel like wild swings. It feels very kind of smooth, but with a couple blips, a little bump here or there, Susan Tom. Okay? It's saying to find, but you need to find the balance within yourself, right? Don't be affected emotionally by the blips in the map. Try to stay calm, try to stay steady, right? Keep your center so that those things that come along, like I'm being shown like Craig's situation with car trouble. I don't know why I keep being drawn to the car. Just don't let it ruffle your feathers. Okay? I think otherwise it's going to be fine. Yeah. I got you, Sarah Jane. Thank you. And I hope that was helpful. And we have Odelia. Does your brother Joe have a message for you and your siblings? Joe. Okay, Joe comes across, first of all, he feels like he had a big smile, like he was like, kind of like, forgive me for this analogy, but he feels almost like Santa Claus, like he just has this big presence to him. Joe. I'm going to take off my glasses. Joe feels like he loved a good time. He loved his food and his drink and his he liked to be around. He just feels like he was a gregarious type. Does this make any sense, Odelia? Or Fatima? I see him with just a big, broad smile. What are you trying to tell me, Joe? What are you trying to tell Odelia? He's showing, were you from a very big family? He's showing a lot of people around. That everybody's there. It's like there's a party there, and Joe's right at the center of it. Like, was Joe a bigger fella? He just feels like he was kind of, he just loved life in every way, and maybe, he's showing me like, did he leave a wife and a child behind, or some children? He's just showing me his love for everyone. He's sort of showering out his, I'm trying not to go too deep into this because I could stay here forever, but he feels to me like he's just there spreading, almost like a fairy dust, kind of like spreading the love around to everybody. There are a lot of you. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, hi, Fatima. Jose Francisco, he died 8 months. Oh, interesting. Because I'm seeing a full-grown man. It's as if he is showing what he's grown into. Unless this is another family member. Is this another family member? No. That's who he would have been. He was like he would have grown to be a gregarious, like center of the party, like, or what's the life of the party kind of guy. And he's always there. It's as if he's always there. He's saying, I'm there with all of you at these parties. But he's showing me how his soul has progressed, right? I am not seeing a child. I am seeing a man. Oh, he died 8 months ago, or he died at 8 months? They say they grow up there. Yes. Yeah. Well, regardless, it's like he is good. He's almost like orchestrating the show from up there, from all around you guys, right? He's continued. If I assume you're saying he died when he was little. So as a baby. And that's so sad. But he's showing himself like your age. Your mom saw him before she passed. He was big. Mom saw him before she, let me put this up really quickly. My mom saw him before she passed and he was big. Yes, he did. He continued to grow and it's interesting. I see a man probably like in his 40s or 50s. Is that how old he would be? With dark hair, a big smile, very generous, just life of the party, a little on the heavy side, loved life, loved every aspect of life. And so I think what he's showing me is that he was there all along the way. Every time your family had a get together, a party, a meal, he was there along with you and he grew along with you. And that's beautiful. I love that. Okay. Well, thank you. Thanks, Joe. Joe's pretty cool. Okay. Let's see. He's always there with you. Okay. Sarah Jane, does any of my loved ones have a message for me? Let me see if I can tap in Sarah Jane. He was older than you, Fatima. Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane, I have somebody here who might have been a friend of yours who was like your age. Maybe it's a sibling, a female as well. They feel like they were maybe a good friend who died young, younger than they should. Hold on a second. Life cut short somehow. Does this make sense? She's showing me, I mean, I feel like she may have been a childhood friend, like you're playing together, and she really, like, you have good times with her. Does this ring any bells, Sarah Jane? If you're still here, let me know. Otherwise, I might move on, and I'll look for your answers. But she feels like she's just touching base, just saying, "I'm still here. I still feel like we're besties, right?" She's showing me almost like yourselves kind of sitting on the porch, like playing Barbies or coloring or something like that. Like you knew her when your brother. Okay. Yep. I wonder why I'm getting more of a feminine, but it doesn't matter because everybody has aspects of both. And they're just showing me how old was he when he passed, Sarah Jane? He was, I don't know, I think it's just sort of this nostalgia that he's showing me that like he's still I feel like you were very close in age, 32. That is young. Okay. And let me just tune in a little more too. Now that I know he's your brother. He's making me a little bit dizzy. So he's really, really present here, Sarah Jane. Okay. He has some apologies. I feel like you may have. Were you maybe you were 1 year apart? I feel like toward the end of his life, you may not have seen eye to eye. That there was some there was just some kind of rift between you, perhaps, and there's an apology, kind of an apology to you, because I do feel like you were very, very close and somehow you drifted apart, and he's sort of taking some responsibility for that. Does that make sense? What was this? Did he have a J name? I'm getting a J. Yeah, little, very true. Okay. He's suggesting that whatever he went through, whatever in life, he just feels very free. He really was freedom loving, like that. I don't know how else to describe it. Like he marched to his own Chris. He marched to his own drum, right? I feel like he had a very unique way about him. He just wanted to be himself. Chris. I'm seeing a dog with him, and is there a parent or a grandparent with him on the other side? I'm seeing a male. And they, as if they greeted him when he crossed. Yes, very outgoing. Yep. He liked to live life to the fullest too, like our friend Joe. It's interesting they're similar. But he was like also a little kind of, he felt a little like rebellious to me, Sarah Jane. Okay. Message for Sarah Jane. Sis. He's like, I love you, sis. He's always there. He says something about, he's showing me children. I don't know if he had children or you have children or both. Like that he's acknowledging a couple of kids in the family. And as if to say, I know about them. I'm with them. I'm like he's helping them. Yeah. Oh, he had 3. He's never missed a moment, is what he's saying. I've never missed a moment. Sorry, I couldn't be there to help. He knows the impact his loss, his departure had on them, and then their mother. He's giving me chills too. Woo! Okay, Chris. He's telling me he said I had to get out of that body. Whatever that means. He feels like he's so expansive there. They all do, but he really feels like he felt so trapped within his body. I had to get out of that body. Let me see. He felt just so constricted here. Yeah. Anyway, he just says, he's like, I love you, sis. I love you, sis. He just feels like a real sassy, like, he just feels so free, like he can stretch on the other side. I don't know how else to describe that. He was ready to leave. Yeah. He just says I was finished. I completed my soul's mission. And I had to go. I'm sorry I had to leave early. I know it hurt many of you. Okay. I'm going to say thank you to Chris and send him on his way. Oh, wow. I'm glad we could call him in. I'm sorry he was coming through. I was feeling it was a girl, but it felt like a childhood friend. That's what I was seeing this. So that makes sense. Okay. I wanted to go back. I saw a couple little things. Sarah Jane, I hope that helped. He's there. He doesn't miss a thing. I just wanted to see. Craig says, Fatima, my mom lost my sister as a stillborn. She would see her in her dreams as a 12-year-old girl with a smart mouth. That's how Joe is. Joe just kept on growing. I'm so sorry your family had that loss with him. Lots of relatives and a huge family. Okay. Well, guys, we've been on for 2 hours now, and I think it's time for me to go. But thank you so much for allowing me to touch base with your family members. And quick question, Ness. Yes, quick win. Yes. It was a marathon. Joyful. Thank you. I didn't even realize it went that long. I love it. I enjoy it. But what is your question, Ness? I will take it. Want to know if you see me finishing the Thanksgiving chapter within the next 7 months. I'm going to ask the dowsing rods, but I'm getting a message that suggests yes, but barely. Okay. Oh, yes. Look, it went right into that. That's a big yes, too. But it feels to me like you're working right up to the line.
It's 7 days.
Okay. 7 days? Are you talking to me? I don't know what is. Sorry. Oh, 7 days. 7 days. Oh, okay. There, John just corrected me. I'm sorry I read that wrong. I said 7 months. But look at this. It went. Yes. You're going to be working right up to the wire, Ness. Right up to the wire, I think. Okay. And that's okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you guys. I hope that everybody has a lovely week. Happy 4th of July to everyone. I hope everyone has a really lovely time. Be safe. We almost burned our house down last year with some fireworks on our back deck. Our neighbors did, I should say. Don't do that. I recommend staying clear of fireworks and wooden things. But everybody have a great time this week, and I will see you next week. Okay. Happy 4th of July if you celebrate. And happy Canada Day. True. Okay. Bye-bye.